Good morning, everybody. I'm in the park. Well, I'm parked up in the car park of the park, and I've got my car full of everything that I need to go back to uni. But I've just thought I'd stop here before I drive back and have a stretch, maybe do some tumbling. Got loads coming up, so I need to prepare. And now my face isn't as fat anymore. It's still not there, but like, I had this awful jaw infection and my face was out here and people calling me and bullying me, right? So I'm just, at least I could go out in public now. I refused to leave the house until my face was ish normal. So, ow, that still hurts, but yeah. Yeah, let's tumble. There it is. Mad scenes. And yeah, I'm repping the smart car. So the stretches I'm just about to do are stretches that I know will get me really stretched and flexible in a really short amount of time. So if I'm in a bit of rush at a competition or just for training or whatever, these are stretches I will do to get bendy, I guess. So yeah, it's really windy here, so I'm probably just going to edit my voice over the stretches if I feel that's necessary. But I think they're pretty self-explanatory anyway. Oh god, my fat face. Oh. So with this first one, the awkward shoulder shake at the start isn't mandatory in actually doing this stretch. It's just stretch out your hamstrings, so you're just going to reach down as far as you can. Try and get your hands flat on the floor if you can, and keep your body as straight as possible. You'd rather keep good form and get a deeper stretch than corrupt that and then just get a rubbishy stretch with a rubbishy form. For this next one, you're just going to fold your arms and lean forward with a straight back, keeping your legs straight as well and really pushing back against your hamstrings to really open them out. And then you're going to switch from side to side really slowly, just so you open out your hips, ready for your box split. So you need to go slowly down into each side lunge, and once you're in the final position, you're going to open your foot out so it's facing the side on the bent leg, and then the other leg you can either lift the heel up so your foot's facing the ceiling, or you can point it and experiment with different positions, because you'll find yourself stretching out different points in your leg. But as long as you're opening out your hip as much as possible and keeping the straight leg as straight as possible, and try and get it quite low to the ground whilst keeping your hips open and keeping your bent knee in line with your straight leg. And then obviously you just swap sides, but I don't need to ramble on about the same thing all over again. And now moving on back to the center lunge, so using your elbows and arms, pushing out your knees backwards with your feet facing outwards as well, so your hips are as open as possible. Now if you want to look like some Cirque du Soleil contortion freak, then attempt this stretch, so you're literally just pushing out your shoulder down and moving your body weight towards the ground to further open up your hips. So now onto a side lunge, so pushing your weight down towards the ground, and you'll notice that your bent leg foot is facing forward, so you're just stretching out a different part of your hip and leg than the previous side lunge. And then we go into our front lunge, but you'll notice that the hips and shoulders are facing sideways rather than in line with your knee. So once again, this is just stretching a different part of your leg, opening out as many muscles as possible throughout your legs, so you can get high kicks in any different kick position rather than just, say, your front kick or your side kick. Now you're going into a front lunge with your bent leg on the floor, hips and shoulders facing forward with your knee, and you try and arch your back as much as possible backwards, because that's going to push your body weight towards the ground, further opening out your hips, and you'll really feel the stretch along your quadricep. Now straighten out that front leg, bend your back leg, and keep your body straight and legs straight, so you push your weight onto that front leg, stretching out your hamstrings. And now just switch between the two, widen out your stances, and then go into a full split if you can. And for the extra stretch, just pull your back leg up. But whilst you're doing this, really try and tense your legs so you're getting the maximum stretch out of it as possible, because all these stretches you're trying to get in a quick time frame. Finally, we're on the frog stretch, so just switch from side to side, tensing your legs and really pushing all your body weight towards the ground. And then we're going to attempt a box split, because we should be almost fully stretched by now, with your hips fully opened out and your hamstrings and quadriceps stretched too. So if you want to look as awkward as I do in that stretch, please feel free. Keep tensing those legs to open those stretches out more, and then very uncomfortably come out the stretches like so. Now what I do is just lift my knee up and circle it right round to the back, assisted with my arm. I just find that opens the hips out and gives them a bit more movement, because in these stretches obviously you've been quite static, so now you're just moving your joints around, ready to get moving and do some kicking and training. And now just outer circle legs. So the floor here stinks and it's really wet, so I'm probably not going to tumble, so I'm just going to leave it at those stretches. Yeah, it just smells, I don't even want to know what it is. So they're the stretches I do every time, so try them out, they work like a charm. And yeah, get bendy, watch all the other videos, give me suggestions, I got loads, but you know, keep churning them out, love it. Do it, do it, do it. So I'm all done with the stretching. Didn't get to tumble because the ground stunk and it was really wet, so now I'm just gonna go back to uni. It's like an hour-and-a-half drive, book a doctor's appointment for my face, and then I've got cheer tonight. Woo! And that is all for today, so subscribe right now.